Hi everyone, today we're looking at the Guitar Research LG33. This guitar actually took me on kind of a crazy search online because I originally thought this was a Schecter Guitar Research guitar, and now I do see some contradicting information online saying that it is actually produced by what used to be Sam Ash. It used to be the home brand of Sam Ash. So if you have any more information or you're able to shed some light on who actually produced this guitar, what company made it, it'd be really cool if you would put it in the comments below. Now, as for this guitar, is it worth bringing into your arsenal at this time? I think so. Yeah, I think it absolutely is. And the reason for that is honestly very simple. What it follows is a really classic Stratocaster formula. We're looking at a tremolo here that can be disactivated like I did simply by using the screws that are on the back, and if you tighten them up just enough so that it doesn't move and it's parallel to the body, then you have in theory blocked it, and you get honestly a much better tuning stability. Something that's also important is the fact that we're looking at a tremolo bridge that can be fine-tuned, meaning the post can actually move forward and back so that the place where the guitar string hits it, or rather, comes out of, it's better in tuned. So it's got these fine tuners that are incredibly helpful. And I personally don't like things like a vintage Telecaster bridge because you can't really fine tune everything. There's usually either 2 or 3 posts in there that you can move around, but it's not really, in my opinion, for a drop tuning like this, not really as helpful to you. And then after that, of course, we're looking at the 25.5-inch scale length formula, which is absolutely wonderful, really helps to maintain the guitar in tune. And the last piece of what I would consider a Stratocaster formula is a really, really great headstock design. It is very, very similar to a Strat. I would say here it's just not as deep as a Stratocaster neck would go, but the rest is honestly almost there. A Squier honestly just has one string tree just like this one. It's got a string through design. Or I've seen some Fenders that do like to add, where Fender does like to add an extra string tree here for 2 more strings, but I haven't had any tuning issues so far, and this has worked for me very, very well. Outside of that, please do keep in mind that to achieve the tuning that I currently have, I don't cheat with any digital effects. I don't run those. You are hearing the actual sound of the instrument run through an impulse response created by Glenn Fricker. So there's that. It goes through amp roots. So keep that in mind as well. You're not actually hearing a real amp, but you're definitely hearing the clear signal coming from the guitar. On top of that, I do have a few things that I have done. This guitar, obviously has been set up, and with that setup, I also made sure to request for the tech to add Dunlop strap locks, which are incredibly helpful. I spent probably the better part of the past 16 years dropping guitars, and it's only been maybe 2 or 3 years where I've been using strap locks, and It's completely changed my life. And they're so much relatively cheaper than buying a new instrument. It's like $30 for strap locks. It's so worth it. Outside of that, this instrument has been an absolute wonder to work with. I really like it. You know, it does have these single coil pickups here, but honestly, through the amp roots and Glenfricker's IRs, they're really, not really noticeable. Not something I would worry about. And to keep in mind, I have only 2 of them currently on whenever I turn up the volume, so it might affect you live or it might not, depending on your amplifier. But yeah, that's the amazing Schecter, or maybe just Samaj Guitar Research LG33. You know, if you like this video, please share, and if you have some questions, feel free to put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing weekend.